who comes in with the new plan kind of to the new market, and the GM of that market, even though he's part of the global leadership team, blah blah blah, he has to have a say and a buy-in to start with, and then his team going cascading now. So we're looking at a manufacturing director, supply chain, marketing, blah blah blah. With marketing and brands particularly, it's not a big issue because I was working with global brands, so you're not going to change Oreo, for example, or Cadbury Dairy Milk and how it's. But the activation, as in the advertising, it has to be local. But that's a minor discussion. But I think that person who comes in and introduces the new plan kind of needs to have time, which is something that you have mentioned. Headquarters does not understand this, but there's a huge cultural barrier. There's a huge barrier, particularly if they don't understand why we're doing this launch. Why? And they're also, particularly in manufacturing, not in technology, when you have to, maybe pose manufacturing on a local loved brand, and you have to start manufacturing the global brand that is being, thrown in the market. For example, there will always be these tensions. So that person needs to have time, negotiation skills, and a lot of flexibility that he or she would be given from headquarters. Okay, so I can tell you a simple example in my Mondelez days, when I was in regional, not global even. So my market is EMEA, so from Russia to South Africa, specifically chocolate. I was coming in to the Russian team with a new plan that they have to pay for from their local budget. So the first day in the meeting, we've been, it was the first time we meet in person, but we've been on email. And the guys, honestly, I'd like to be politically correct when I say this, but I felt that they're treating me as a spy, literally. I was walking into a movie, and I was like, guys, this is the office of Mondelez. I'm with you guys. Anyway, I was just listening. Honestly, I was just trying to absorb what the hell is going on. I already knew that there are certain projects they don't want to do, or they don't want to do it that way, and they are paying for it. So I'm coming from the outside, and I'm telling them, guys, you got to do this, and you got to pay for it.